Hey everybody, getting ready to play Polk in an Ironworks cage match. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. And this is not a great board for a 5-2. I will just pass on my 2. I don't know what's in the black market. Yeah, so I'm not streaming this match. I thought I'll just put it on YouTube. I may try again streaming later, but I just didn't want to fool with it today. And sometimes it makes it so my Dominion disconnects a lot, and then that slows it all down for my opponent. So, and if the stream quality is really poor, I don't really see much of a point to doing it. We'll test it again in the future. I just didn't today. I don't actually know how many people who watch my videos on YouTube ever watch my stream. I don't know what any of you people do. Anyway, the 5-2 sucks because the black market's actually quite nice, and particularly with Tactician here. I guess I could just open with a Tactician. That's not unreasonable. I think. So anyways, black market Tactician is kind of the big, really nice thing to do on this board. Then you can, yeah. So the Herald then becomes a little dubious because of the issue with the Tactician. Although you can, I mean, we'll see how it develops. It's still not crazy to do it. It's okay to get hit with the discard every once in a while. It's not that big a deal, but. Where I'm talking about the Herald revealing a Tactician during your turn, and kind of prematurely ending your turn. Otherwise, on the board itself, there's not so much to do besides these two. You could get a Swamp Hag, and then is there any trashing? That's the real question. Butcher, an upgrade. Yeah, so if you can get either one of those, then the Swamp Hag's pretty bad. So upgrade looks like the big steal from the market, and then I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure Ironworks is all that great here. You can obviously do some things with it, but not that many. You can get Heralds, basically, is what you can do. So he's going for a Herald stack. I don't know if he plans to pair that with a... I don't know what he's doing at all, actually, but we'll find out. I would think if you were going to go hard for the Heralds, you would have... got an Ironworks, at least in my mind. Yeah, none of these really look all that exciting. I can't even buy the Transmute, of course. Duplicate wouldn't be too bad, but just keep getting these. I don't mind passing here, really. It's fine. It wasn't very good. It would have been really nice to play Tactician, but this is fine too. Next turn I'll be able to play Black Market and all my treasures and play a Tactician, so that's good. I'll have a couple turns of this. His Swamp Hag didn't miss the shuffle, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I have to think about whether I want to go for this stuff with the Herald soon. I really need one of either like the Butcher or the upgrade. Here, one of the black markets, of course, is a dud, but that's alright. Alone is okay. So are the other things. What can we pair stuff with if we get the loan? The menagerie is actually okay too. Kind of looks like it wouldn't be with the black market. It's very good. Bazaar, of course, is alright. Or pretty nice as well. I don't know how badly I need a village. Probably trashing just a little bit is better, I think. And I could take an Ironworks now, maybe. Well, probably don't want an Ironworks. I don't have enough things to gain. Even killing a copper or two is nice. Not that you have great control over that, but you won't draw your whole deck every time, so. Or at least not right now, you won't. So, I think I will take the loan, and then it's just a question of whether I want to play with fire. I could actually try. I could try and go for one of the trashers. Did he shuffle? He played his black market and he hasn't shuffled. So he's likely to play a swamp hag on his next turn. I still have 5. I would get a shot at least at one of these guys. Because we've seen quite a bit. Not that much, but quite a bit. Well, boo. Okay. So, do I want one of these guys? They're all pretty nice, actually. That was probably stupid. They're all actually quite nice. Torture is probably the least nice. Let's try the library. I will need some villages, so we'll probably just want to try this anyway. This is going to be a really bad hand, actually, so that's alright. I would have loved to get some of these villages, but I haven't really played this very intelligently. I'm way over terminal. Just way over terminal. The minstrel's so nice. The minstrel even gives him a little control with his herald, so. Yeah, that's not great. Should probably get a second tactician. No, you get the black market, okay. Well, that's all I'm gonna do. Hopefully we draw one of the black markets here. Yeah, this is the thing that will happen. Okay, this is nice. I can't buy any of these things, but it's still nice. I mean, I can't. I can buy some of them. I won't buy any of them, but Okay, I could, well, let's just get a treasury. Let's just get a treasury. Probably the swamp hag comes down this time. Man, I would sure love to get that card. But more, I would love to get the upgrade. There's a question here of, well, there's not a good like money strategy, but we may be spinning wheels a bit here. Man, that sucks. That really sucks, actually. That sucks so bad that he gets both of those. That's like, I lose, probably. Oh well. It's not quite that bad. Should I get the walled village, I suppose? Take the curse. I'll never kill the curse, of course, because I've got this joyous, what am I, yeah, this is a little better. It's quite unfortunate. Should probably just have gone for a province, actually. Man, his deck is gonna be way better than mine. He got both those trashers. That's just killer. Like, there's just nothing to do here. I'll play it out a couple turns just to see if maybe he has a bad turn or two, but I think we'll have to resign pretty quick here. Who started this one? I did, right? With the 5-2? Yuck. Alright. Well, 5-2 was actually not that bad. 5-2 is fine. It's this black market stuff that's killing me. He could buy silver, really. I'm not sure about that. That's a lot of black markets now for him. So that turn wasn't so good. He probably should just buy another tactician or a treasury or something. I don't see how I'll win this, but I will just go ahead and play it out. My deck is about where I want it to be, I guess. I don't want any of those. Oh. Well, that was stupid. I mean, it was fine, but it was still a little stupid, I think. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and green. I don't know how many turns it'll work out, but this thing is gonna catch up with me eventually. At least I have the fortress, man. That would be, if he had the fortress in his deck with those two, that would be scary. Scary. I kind of feel like playing one black market in case I hit a library with my herald. The poorhouse is not that bad. Neither is the duplicate. The poorhouse probably won't cost me a province, except it totally did, but... So I could get a royal seal, or I could put these things back. Now I'm just gonna get a gold. Golds are pretty fine, actually. I'll probably play Swamp Hag this turn. I mean, when he plays a Swamp Hag, I'm just gonna take it. I mean, it's not that bad of a deal. Torture's not scary. It's a good draw, though. So he got through the deck, really, this time. Which basically means even if I hit province repeatedly, he probably has it won. So we'll play a couple more turns, but probably toast. That poor house is going to save me. That's a joke. The poor house is not going to save me. All those are pretty nice. Well, the Magpie's not nice, but the Bazaar and the Menagerie are nice. I would think he still has time to build even another turn. Did he ever get a second tactician? He still doesn't have a second tactician, which is awfully strange to me. I mean, I'm glad, but it's awfully strange still. And I guess he's gonna province. I'm not sure I would have done the same buys he did this turn, but I think these are fine. I just gotta hope that he basically draws a really dud hand next turn, like hits like a bunch of these in a black market or something. Which it can happen, it's just not that likely. Really unfortunate about the whatever they're called, trashers. Okay, now he's going for all that stuff. Hopefully he has a dud. That would give me great joy. Well, I just gotta play this Herald, because even if I hit a tactician, it's just 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, now the library can't draw anything either. Right, yeah, I have exactly 8. So, yeah, these curses here are gonna just totally wreck me. Right, I can't draw anything, yeah, and there's not even a point to buying. So we'll just top deck those. Not great. Well, that's good. That's not good. Yeah, my deck not being good enough to even, yeah, we can resign this. Alright. So, that's one for him. And we will see how the rest goes. Alright, it's my second start. 5-2 is, I wouldn't say similarly bad, but similarly not great. I mean, the other one was fine. This one is actually a little worse. Well then. So, you kind of see Ironworks and $4 alt VP and get excited, and then you realize that it's Fiat-em. And you get less excited. But there's really not much going on here. There's... You could University for distant lands, maybe? This board's weak enough it might be worth doing. Otherwise, you could try to do some Ironworks Fiat-em stuff and try to salvage maybe a Fiat-em or two. I don't know. I could have borrowed that Crossroads up to something else, but it's not. I'm okay with getting a Crossroads. Yeah, so the distant lands might be okay. The question is, do we want a second Young Witch here? Or what? I would like to win the curse split, so seems like a thing to do. That's a good start to it. Alright, now what is the play? It seems so hard to line up Salvager with the Fiat-em. That seems like you would just be like, just kind of crossing your fingers and hoping. I don't know that the potion's right. I mean, I'm getting the potion essentially just for distant lands. And then I can maybe get some other things with it. Who knows? I don't, that's for sure. This is an interesting board, or a pretty weird one. Obviously the dream here would be to play 2 Young Witches and end with, well, we're close. And end with Potion, Copper, Copper in hand. But that's pretty good too. So we could get another Crossroads. Or just a silver. I've had much better witch luck than him so far. But this might be kind of bad. No, that's alright. So, do we want to borrow for these things already? For these distant lands? Or do we want to get like a salvager or something? I'm gonna have University and Young Witch in this hand. Could start borrowing. I mean, it's not bad to have some silver. Could be another crossroads. I'm kind of thinking about a salvager, although I'm not sure exactly what it does for me. We'll start on these. Sure, we'll draw another card. Okay, that's alright. We're just gonna have this same conundrum the whole game, I guess. Of whether the silver is worth it or not. Probably it isn't. I haven't drawn anything dead with the Young Witches, which is really lucky. Like, I haven't at all. I had pretty much perfect luck there. He's having a little better... He's moving through the distant lands a little faster than me. Well, he is one more than me, I guess, is how that is right now. So that's not that much. He can borrow for one if he wants. He did not. I think I would have, if I were him, borrowed for distant lands. Anyway, I won that split really big too. Well, 5, I guess, 3. So he looks pretty lost at this point. I don't know, I can empty the ruins pretty quickly, probably. This is a little bit risky. Let's get rid of those. They're not necessarily that good. This is actually a province. I think Death Card gives 5. I don't keep track of that stuff very well. And this can empty the death cards. Alright, so that one went to me. I had just way better luck on the cursing. Just like way better luck. I do think he should have borrowed for one of the last 2 distant lands, but can't really say that would have made a big difference. Alright, that's my starts. These haven't been very good Ironworks boards. And this is another one that's not really very good for it, because if you could make use of the oracles, you know, if there's even a $5 village, but you can make use of the oracles. But yeah, this is a pretty bad Ironworks board. I'd be very happy to have. This is the board I don't roll the 5-2 on. Hopefully don't do 4-4. Okay, that didn't happen, which is good. Here I will take actually a juncular before a witch, and now I'll take a witch, and then a lab, or not a lab, whatever these things are, hunting party. And then another junk dealer. And gold doesn't really look like the thing to me. But what do I know? Here I'll take a market. Probably should have still been a hunting party. Now I will take a gold. This should be 2 5s. Yep. This will be market hunting party. My last card's the witch, so we'll see what we get off the You can build quite a bit here actually with Storyteller, because you can toss down golds with Storyteller and draw more golds. So you don't actually have to stop in province. Obviously my curses haven't done a lot to him so far, but yeah, I'll just hope he doesn't. Maybe one Storyteller. Alright, so that's pretty much the deck. So I could province gold. That's not great. This should be a good hand. I don't know if I can double province off this hand or not. Does he have a market? He does have a market, which unfortunately probably means that double province isn't safe. I don't even know if I have that much, so yeah, it's going to be difficult to double province with that turn. Well, one should be totally fine. And then I don't necessarily need to threaten it, but I could, I suppose, with another gold. Or even just one market actually threatens it if I draw the deck. Did he not trash a single copper yet? So well, he's not gonna kill a curse this time. That's okay. That's not a big deal. Well, well, well. We know this hand has like at least a couple hunting parties in it. I could take a copper so that I can trash it to... That seems fancy play. Fancy play. I can trash the duchy if I want to, if it comes to that. I probably, when I greened, I should have built on that one turn and just gone with double province turns, but that's okay. I still feel like the game is mine to win. Maybe we'll get some... I mean, he can't have a great turn on this upcoming turn, really. Right? I mean, that's like almost all his hunting parties, and so he has to have a pretty crappy next hand. Hey, I got 16. Look at me. Alright. I finally got my double province when there was only one left. Alright, so he is starting... for the rest of these. So we get to dance. Everybody's favorite. Basically, it's the thing that everyone plays for. This is going to be one of those good ones. We've done 3, I guess, so far. Oh, no. False alarm, it wasn't one of the good ones. Well, what do you do here? Bite the bullet and open Ambassador Lighthouse, or what? This is not very good. I mean, here, there's a little engine here. Kind of. It's a little strange. Maybe the engine doesn't work, actually. It's basically Masquerade Coin Conspirator. Well, I mean, the other stuff too, but... but it's not a very... Like, you have to have... It's really weird. You have to have coins on the mat all the time to fire. You have to have... lots of masquerades and lots of all this stuff, and the draw is just so weak. Ambassador is always a strange opening for me against masquerade possibilities. It's not the greatest to me against Ambassador or against masquerade, but it can be alright. So the 5-2 really doesn't do you much favors. It's okay. It's not that bad. Because of there's some nice twos. I don't know if I want to play with a lighthouse or not. Or if I want to play with an Ironworks or not. I think I'm going to open Mask Coin. And I think I'm going to play with like 2 or 3 masquerades. And maybe hope that he goes for this I don't know what to call it. Engine thing. This is pretty sad that the masks missed, but that's okay. I'll be able to buy gold this turn. He'll be a lot thinner than me, so he may be fine. I don't think he's going to get a lot of use out of the Ambassador, but... I almost hate to shuffle, but that's life. This next hand is pretty garbage, right? Oh, it's okay. As long as he doesn't hand me an estate, which I suppose he's about to do. There's one left. Well, let's hope he doesn't have it in hand. Oh well. If he does, he does. Okay, we got the gold. That's nice. Let's see what he plays with. I'm effectively playing Masquerade Big Money. Well, not effectively, that's just period what I'm playing. He killed his Ambassador already. He's getting a gold now. Yeah, the decks are not bad at all. I'm gonna start on these, I suppose. he can get a little money boost that way from the amulets. They're good. I guess he's deciding to keep the estate, which is fine with me. Wow, okay. Well, that's fine with me too. He has more trash than me, so that is going to happen from time to time. I suppose he's almost has to have 8 here. Is he going to keep gaining silvers? No? Okay. I don't know if it's time for a duchy or not. Maybe. He's provincing here. So, well, my deck isn't going to be really very good in the long game, which means I would really like to get to 5 provinces. I don't care too much about the estate thing. I think it'll go away eventually. I mean, I've got another province and he's got another province and we'll be down to 3 at that point. I don't know if I have 2 province hands in there, probably just 1. So does the gold do much for me though? This seems a little early for that, but he's just gonna be so much better in the long game than me. Though apparently he missed province, so that's nice. Hopefully he has to give me a silver or something. What did he give me? Another silver? I wish I knew. Well, I hope my internet. Okay. Well, I'm getting this connecting thing, although apparently the internet's working fine. I don't remember what these last cards are. One of them's a gold, right? And one of them's... Last turn I had 1 province in hand. So it's probably gold province and something else. I don't know if it's worth it to cycle or not here. And to lose the coin. I think I'm going to say no, although I'm not very sure of that. Oh, there was no gold. Well, oh well. That's okay. I'm sure he'll have enough for a province here. He's actually helped my average out quite a bit. I don't even know what to pass here. This is even worse than his passes. I can pass him a duchy. That's pretty awful. Right? What does the duchy do? I don't... That is not... This is not clear to me. His hand is probably a province hand, so if he gets that, that'll give him the lead. And I can't even buy a province on my turn, really. I suppose I just give him the gold. The amulet for the dollar coin, for the dollar next turn is pretty good here at the end. Gives you a little boost. I can take this, right? Yeah, okay. Not that I have, like, that good a shot of keeping up with the... I could be really, really greedy here. It's basically like, what are the odds he has the estate, right? If he's still holding it. Yeah. It's basically the question, does he have the estate? Because otherwise I can pass him a duchy and win everything he's going to pass me. Maybe he'll have a silver. I don't know. I'm not gonna risk it. I would have won, but I'm not gonna... I'm not gonna risk it on that. If he had the estate there, then I would have felt terrible. I think I just take a silver, right? And buy a province, or whatever this is. Looks like we're gonna get through the duchies. This is pretty funny. Obviously, if I had tossed the duchy there, I would have won, but it just didn't seem like I could do it there. Does a masquerade help me even? He went first, right? So an estate is just fine, as long as I just can buy an estate every turn and never pass him any points. Okay, so I should be fine. Well, I am fine. He already played a treasure, so I have the last province here. I don't like the ambassador opening, but alright, so it's now 3-1 for me. We still haven't bought an Ironworks, I don't believe. I haven't. I don't know if you even buy one here. 3-4 is way better than 4-3 here, because you can open goons. Anyway, I'm going to open potion, I guess, page. I may think about opening potion fairy, but I'm gonna get a potion. on my 4. I don't know actually even if you do have the 3-4 if you want to go for the thing I said. I'm not really sure. And then I don't know on this. It's going to be really hard to do draw here. There's not a lot of just King's Court, but there's not a lot of there's no trashing. Well, anyway, I think you still do want a page probably. I don't know if you want one more than a goon, so yeah, we'll start one. Here I'll ferry though. I don't know if I want to ferry the King's Courts or the goons, so I'm gonna do the King's Courts. Just because they're a little more expensive. I'll take one of these. You just hope that the turn you draw their treasure hunter, they haven't gained very much. Man. I got the 2 silvers. So, do I want to take a goons first while I have the 6, or do I want to take the King's Court? I don't really have very high action density. This will be a King's Court. For me, it may have been a mistake to take goons, I don't know. My potion. My beautiful potion. Oh, we gotta move along, so I can rebuy my beautiful potion. I wish I had more apothecaries. I'm actually gonna buy an Ironworks. This is... I don't know if this is worth King's Courting or not. It's basically a king, buy a King's Court or not. Well, we'll do it. I'm not sure that that's right, but... Bank, bank, bank. Ooh, he had to get a lot of silvers. I should have bought the potion rather than doing it this way, but that's okay. We've got weird decks. They're like super weird. Man, that sucks. I hope he doesn't have another cantrip. But he probably does since he took the King's Court first. Yep. Well, that was actually pretty nice for me. Overall, I'd say. I don't know if these decks are really ever gonna come together. I would just keep buying King's Courts, I think. I would keep on buying King's Courts until they're gone. In fact, he could have triple king's court in there, I think. I think that probably would have been the play. Here we go. You guys know what I'm gonna do. It's gonna change your life. Nobody saw it coming. Alright. I'll get the last of those. Yeah, we'll get one of those. Now it's just all estates all the time. Sounds like a joke, but I really am gonna just Ironworks estates. I don't see any reason not to. Is he gonna ferry the goons now? He can if he wants to, I guess. The pages. Well, that sucks. I guess there you go. That's the reason not to do the thing I said. I hope I draw some more cards with my apothecary thing. Yeah, I would have had King Apothecary if I had just Ironworks for a page there. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. I would take Apothecary if I were him. I would not take Vineyard though, it's fine. It seems funny, like I obviously greened way more than him, so who am I to talk? It's a fair complaint. This next turn is going to be pretty awful. Woohoo, treasure hunter. Pretty awful. Now we're just scrambling for points. Sure, why not? That stinks. How do you draw that? That's a nice turn. Pretty nice turn. If I have a nice turn, it's a complete fluke. Because my deck's terrible. It's really terrible. It's especially terrible. These can't be worth that much. Yeah. I don't have that many actions. Hopefully he can get pretty close to piling something out here. I built the King's Court treasure deck. I have no actions, just a lot of King's Courts and some treasures. and green cards, but very few actions to pair with the King's Court. Alright, we could probably stop this one. Alright, I'm just gonna mark that as 3-3 there. Okay, so one more. Write that deck type down. King's Court, treasure, green. I think it sounds like a winning combo. Man, I might buy an Ironworks here. What's wrong with this board? That's crazy. There's Secret Chamber Tactician, which is not actually any good, but it's there's a bunch of other stuff too, so he's got the witch. I'm gonna play with that though. I think I mocked it, but I think actually I'm gonna play with it. Shoot. Well, that's not too bad, right? That means I can Ironworks for a silver and have that. So that's pretty okay. Alright, let's think about this. Well, we need to probably get a ranger. Oh no, we can't Ironworks for a silver and do that. I take it all back. Well, I probably do need a silver. Well, I can do it either way, I guess. I was thinking... Yeah, it's not great. I want to hit 6 somehow. Hopefully Drew's other witch. I can get my secret chamber right now. It's alright. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and Lost Arts these. I'm not in a great place. Curse with the cursing, of course. Not in a good place there. We'll hopefully... I probably do need to try to not completely lose this curse split, right? It's really bad for him. It's really great for me. Oh, I need to play this so that these guys cost less. Alright. I would like a tactician next, I think. Look at this. It's OP. I wish I could discard the secret chamber. It's gonna make me sad, isn't it? It's gonna prevent my shantytown activating unless I happen to draw a ranger. I guess I could. No, that won't work. I'm basically gonna have one card shot at hitting a ranger. Either way. Is there a good way to do this? There's not, right? It just doesn't matter. Well, I got a lot of the rangers, but not quite as many as I wanted. Of course, he has this big points lead. I need a tactician. I'll be able to buy a tactician on my turn. Of course. Alright, we whiffed there, but that's alright. Yeah, there's nothing to do here but this stuff. I'm still gonna end up with like 7 or 8 of the curses, so I think he's still not in that bad of shape. He must have had really bad witch shuffle luck, because I should have a lot more curses by this point. Unfortunately, there's also, for me, there's a big pile out that is pretty imminent. I just gotta go for it, right? Even though it may be a little bad. I could try and, well, there's a tactician in there. That's okay. That's fine. We'll take one more shantytown, I suppose. Actually, maybe a feast. Let's try a feast. Yeah, this is not bad at all. So I would like a hunting party. I hope I draw this tactician. They'll get bought either way. So hopefully the game isn't just over like next turn. But it could be. He could buy out the curses, really. Actually, he's really close to just being able to do that this turn. I probably just lost. I shouldn't have taken any of those peddlers. That was stupid. He probably will be able to buy out the curses on his turn. Well, that was dumb of me. That was just especially dumb of me. And I could have taken, like anything, I could have taken a province and a tactician or something. Just, oh well. That's a real big screw up. I don't know, maybe he's not worried, so that was just bad play. I even knew about the piles, but I was sloppy. So we'll see if his turn is what his turn's like, but okay, it sucks. Well, I lucked out in that respect, although maybe not enough. Okay. I'll be able to province this turn. I might be able to end it, actually. Yeah, let's play this. See what the hunting party draws. That was nice. I'm still missing the secret chamber, but okay. So yeah, this should be a win. Yeah, this is a win. Well, I got lucky there at the end, and obviously I got lucky before the end as well. Yeah, this is just can be a duchy, and then I can empty these and still get a couple of these. Yeah, that was yeah, the Ironworks didn't come into play very much at all. Well, anyway, the Ironworks didn't do much. I got a pretty lucky break in this last game, and probably other games I won too. I don't know. But anyway, like that Young Witch game. And anyway, thank you all for watching. And I have 2 more matches to play this season, but it will probably be a couple weeks at least before I play them. So anyway, see y'all later.